Hello, welcome to the SolidWorks video tutorials. In this video tutorial, we are going to see belt/chain option SolidWorks 2020. You can obtain this option through the tools. You can go inside the tools, and inside the tools you can go to the sketch entities, and the last option in sketch entities, that is the belt/chain option. You can also obtain this option through the command search command option. So you can go to the search command and select search belt option, and you can see the belt and slash chain option. You can drag in this option from this search and into the ribbon, and you can directly use this option through here. Now you can see that I have created this belt and belt motion. I have created these two pulleys, that is pulley 1 and pulley 2. One of them will be driving pulley and one of them will be a driven pulley, and you can see this is the belt which is created by using this belt/chain option. Now I have created this line and I have created another line on this another pulley. Now you can see when I try to move this point which is on the pulley 1 or the about the circle, then you can see that when I try to move this point, okay, you have to select the single point, and when you try to move this point over this circle, you can see this another point on the or the line on the another pulley will also move about the same center. So in this way we can see that belt/chain option is applied to this both of these pulleys. Okay, so now we'll try to understand how to create such kind of mechanism or motion inside SolidWorks. So I will try to open a new file. Okay, I select the part. Okay, and then I will enter directly into the sketch mode, and I have to select the front. I have selected the front plane. I can directly select the circle command, and at the center I can draw the circle of 100 mm or you can say 50 mm diameter, and same so another circle we can draw just vertically below that circle of 30 mm diameter. And then what you have to do, you have to again select a line command and you have to draw a line from the center to its periphery. Similarly, you can again select the line command and draw the similar line on the pulley 2. Then what you have to do, you have to again make these two entities as a block entity. So you have to select this entity and you can see the make block option, and you can make this entity a block entity. And similarly, you have to make the second entity as a block entity. Then again you can see that we have created these two entities as a block entity. You can see inside the browser that is block 1 and block 2. And then you have to directly use the belt/chain option, and you have to select these circular arcs. That is, I have selected this arc 1 and arc 2, and you can see that directly the belt motion is created, or you can see the preview of this belt. And you can see you can also flip the belt side. That is, we can create this belt as open belt drive or cross belt drive. Open belt drive means they will be connected in open manner, and in this way they makes a cross. You can see the belt length will be also a driving length, which is 444 mm. In this you can see the menu bar, that is belt length as a driving. You can also make this as a driven. You can also make the use of the belt thickness. That is, if you make use of belt thickness, you can specify the belt thickness. Suppose I increase the belt thickness of 3 mm, then you can see that, or 8 mm, then you can see that there's a distance between this belt or pulley side to the last end of the belt, and in this way you can make use of belt drive. You can also use the engage belt option or disengage belt option. Now in this way you can make the use of belt/chain option in SolidWorks. Now when I try to move this point, okay, when I try to move this point, you can see that okay, when I try to move this point, you can see that the another point also tries to rotate. Okay, this is because we have applied the belt/chain motion to this mechanism. So in this way we can create a belt/chain motion inside SolidWorks 2020, and we can also directly obtain the length of the belt drive using this option. That's all in this video tutorial. Thank you.